Good morning. It is what you can see outside was sunshine. A beautiful morning. A little bit chilly on the ground, but it is still winter, but it's a beautiful sunshiny morning. Been out already with Peanuts. She had her bandage changed over yesterday and it's all looking good. So we're all going well. Thank you for asking because I know some of you do. And we've already got Kim here on our way to work. Lovely to see you, Kim. And we've got Keza, good morning. We've got Emily this morning. Good morning, Emily. And Michaela, hello. And Shaz, good morning. And oh no, Emma. Oh, Emily, sorry, not Emma, Emily. Oh, I hope you get better quickly. I'll send healing vibes. Yes, and go Peanuts. Absolutely. Like she really is on the go. And we figured it's tomorrow, it's 3 weeks since she had that op. So she's doing so well. And good morning, Nat. Hope your reading went well. And good morning, Di. Hi, cousin. Lovely to see you here. Anyway, we're here for the daily Lenormand card spread reading. So I'm going to switch over to the cards right now so that we're not sort of wasting time as such. So it's lovely doing the romper room intros. I love it. Just brings back my childhood memories and have a look what we've got here today in our cards. So anyway, let's get along with it. And what I've got is the owl card for us first this morning. Everyday new life. Let me read that properly. Every day is a new life to a wise person. And if it focuses properly, it'll be even better. Which, there we go. Every day is a new life to a wise person. And it almost felt that chilly this morning out there as I took Peanuts out for her ablutions. There we go. So that's our owl card, the beautiful wise wisdom of the owls. And what we're using this morning is this deck. I will hold that up because some may not have seen that cover fully. It is a deck called the Mystical Lenormand. Whoops, come on. Focus by Regula Elizabeth Fichter. I don't know the pronunciation of that. I think it is German. So Mystical Lenormand. And it's absolutely lovely deck, as you can tell. And of course, the paintings by Ursula. Urban Trosh. This is where, yes, mother tongue, tis not for me. There you go. Even though I'm pretty sure we have a bit of the German ancestry in it somewhere. A lot of Australian do. Right, 5 cards in the usual spread, but I have chosen to use the mystical. So what we've got is the ship in the home space. We've got the child in the workspace, and oh, I love it in there. We've got the dog this morning in the unexpected. So that's a lovely one to have there. This one is actually the whip card, I'm pretty sure. It's number 11, and I haven't got the little guidebook out. Um, I have become so familiar with the other decks that you can automatically see what they are. Pretty sure it's the whip card. I know it's not the cross card. The cross is the last one. So 11 maybe the whip. 10. The card here, even though it looks very farmy and like it's a road and crossroads, it's not. It's the side. So that is this side in the home space, not home space, in the outcome space. This one here, the whip, is in our role. So, gosh, all a mouthful, isn't it? So, oh, and we've got Sarah's popped in now. So, good morning, Sarah. We've got Myra here as well now with beautiful cat. And oh, you're watching on your phone because you've got to get used to your iPad again, don't you? That was so funny. I'm not telling the story. Oh, yes, I am. Shaz had her iPad parked for a while because it just wouldn't charge. For a couple of years, actually. She's had it parked somewhere. Went to find it yesterday, plugged it in, and it's charged up. I just had to laugh at that. Just sharing, Shaz. Right, here we go. Ship in the home space. Oh, it's still time to continue planning that holiday, I think. It's got the beautiful depiction of a whale or a dolphin. No, that one is a whale. So I've got a beautiful depiction of the whale sitting there in the sea. and all the lovely decorations of a happy trip. That to me feels so joyful. I like seeing because I love the oceans and the waters anyway. It's why I chose to move back to Port Elliot. I'm only a street away from the sea. Well, Southern Ocean really, Boomer Beach, but Southern Ocean after that. And it's beautiful aspect of a never-ending vista of nothing once you get out there. What are you doing, Peanuts? You're a bit fidgety. Sorry, she's just moving around a lot. She's fidgety. Um, I think because the leg is healing very nicely, the wound area is healing very nicely, and she's fidgety. Must be itching like buggery. I know when my wrist was, it was like that. And Myra, you're going to the seaside this week? Oh, wow. I'm lucky to live quite close, but then it's like anything that you have close by and become familiar with, you take it for granted and don't go walking very often there. Well, I haven't because of peanuts at the moment. I'll be getting back into it as soon as she can. So here we go. Keep planning for that time off to share with family, friends, whatever type of longer trip that you're needing to plan, because it is time for you to be planning for holiday and make it a big one so that that you're away for about the week plus. Doesn't have to be cruising, but it's opening up the world for you, the opportunity to have time off. Okay, that's what the ship is meaning for me today, as far as, also my own reminder. So get in and do that planning. And the child in the workspace, to me, like it really is, make it fun. Whatever you're doing that is work, bring in that childlikeness and rediscover the adventurous, playful part of what you're doing and really lift up that joyful. Because I'm just feeling a joyfulness around all that we've got here in the cards this morning. We've got a new day, new life from the time we wake up. So take advantage of it and make every minute count and be playful. Enjoy what you do in your work. With the dog, especially in that unexpected, we've got that. Even though this is a very weird, severe, serious looking dog, there is a ball there ready to play. It is a dog, nevertheless, as much as it looks like it's a serious hunting dog of the medieval times. It is ready to play. It will play. So there's going to be moments in your day to day where there's going to be that playfulness really accentuated, especially in the workplace, because you have got the child energy there. Bring out those fun times and remember, the dog is unconditional love, lovingly unconditional for us, and we need to be for them too, which obviously many of us are. So, um, whoops, I've got the wrong comment. I'm just going to start to show some comments because I've got a wonderful friend popped in as well, going to the seaside next week. Wonderful planning, Myra. It just fits in, doesn't it? And you like to bring the child out in you. The cards do, right? Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, good morning, Eunice. Lovely to see you here. Oh, I love that photo. I've got one on my wall of you too. So it's beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful. And Keza, you always enjoyed your dancing and singing at work. And it really does lift when you've got the energy moving. It lifts the whole feel of what might be work, but it's not work. It's joyful. It's happy. It's just fun. So yeah, even when you're by yourself. Yeah. And that's true. Just get the energy moving. And I think too, this is movement. It's energy moving, move energy and movement. A child on the swing, a ship on the seas. There is movement. It's joyful. And of course, once a dog gets running around chasing balls and the rest of you will be moving. All right. Then we get here to the whip. Um, I find this to be a very weird depiction. I mean, I know what it's referring to in some sense because, some of the movies that you may have seen, the one in particular that I'm thinking of is, I read the book first, which is that, now I can't think of the name of it. I read the book in a day. Um, then someone wrote it. Tom Hanks played the leading role in it, and someone there out you might remember it. It's the religious one around the symbols, the rose. the symbolism of, and can't remember it. Oh, good morning, Caro. Lovely to see you here. Anyway, the whip here, it still is. This one is in the aspect of self chastisement. Now, it's being severe with yourself. Now, the message I'm actually feeling from this is not that. It's the, what do you believe in? I think it's really honing in on your own belief system in self, because this is about our role. So we're needing to believe in ourselves. We don't need to be using a whip on ourselves like this is depicting, that self flagellation and whatever thing it's called in that religious sense. It's really asking us, I feel, to hone in on our beliefs. What do we believe in? Our role is that perspective that we choose, that belief that we choose as we're moving through our day to day. So, with the child in the play mode in the workspace, with the the adventures of going on a holiday, or something that may mean for you, making it adventurous as far as through the home, and it really is a playful upper section in many respects of this spread. And I'm thinking that this really is, look, don't be hard on yourself. It is, like, choose what you want to do. Do you want joy? And move towards that, rather than this. I'm going to have to research a little bit why this card may have been depicted in this way, because my own memories, as you know, with the whip, is a stock whip on a farm, and just that sound, it gets us moving. So this, in some sense, is getting us moving from automatic doing what we've always done, to really questioning what our beliefs are, and how we understand what is happening for us today from our responsibility, our outlook. Okay? And exactly. Yes, Shaz, exactly. You love your holidays. So let's move it forward, because what we've got here with the scythe as the outcome, and in that central role, scythe is the harvest in this respect. The hard work has been done. And once the harvest is in, that's when the money comes in, because you get paid for your labors. You have that cycle of abundance continuing onward, and you can choose what you're wanting to spend it on, and what you're wanting to invest it in next. Have the rest. Once the harvest is completed, we usually do have a rest and play, and we've got time for that. That is our family, and playing with the dogs, and really resting to question that inner soul stuff, that is, what do I believe in? So, it brings about that completion in this cycle of the seeds. The ground was prepared, the seeds were sown, the land was tilled, the seeds were sown, the weeds were kept control of and nurturing the new plants and stuff, and then the harvest. So we've come in to our rewards for that. So that's how I see what our day to day is. So we are continuing a happy cycle. We're at that space and place where, by the end of today, we are going to harvest what we've sown. So make sure that your choice in that, our responsibility, our role card, the whip, even though that looked a little bit glum, it actually isn't. It really is going to the shadowy side, the deep, oh, what do I feel about that side? And bring that forward into really choosing, what do you want? What are you wanting to reap? What's your harvest? And by the end of the day, you'll know. So, all great. So, thanks, Keza. Thank you. Thank you. And time to get physical, get up and moving, even if it's play or walk on the beach. Yes, great summary. I love that, Sandra. Thank you for that. And it is. Now that Peanuts' leg is a little bit better, not that I'm taking her for a walk, but I'm confident that she can be at home for that half hour I go for a walk and that type of thing. So it really is progressing. As our life does progress, we don't get old, we just get more wise. Thank you, Sarah. Have a blessed day. Yes, self care with love. Absolutely. We do each need to be taking care of ourselves in different ways sometimes than what we've always done. Try something new as well. They are great cards. Oh, look, I see the cards as accurate every time in whatever context we want to choose and see them too. That's the connection we need to have with our spiritual selves too and our spirit guides. So, too cold for the beach? Just a little bit. I'm not going to be going great distances. It's been too long since I've gone for the long walks. It'll be start small. You only need to do 15 minutes, even 10 minutes if you haven't been walking for a while, or just dance around in your room to some good music. No one has to see you, no one has to watch you. All of that. I should get Peanuts a pram. Oh no, look, she loves the exercise. She actually doesn't mind doing the walking, putting a little bit of weight on the leg as well, just a little. So I know that she's feeling better with it. And as she's fidgeting around here, I know it's irritating because it's itching, which means it's healing. So I'm really happy with the progress. So it's good. Oh my goodness, Keza, 4 degrees. I don't know what it is here, but it is cool, but not that cool. But you are over there in the ranges a bit, aren't you, at Dalesford? So thank you. Great. They are great cards today, Nat. Thank you. And you enjoyed the lights in City Saturday. Yeah, you went out for an adventure. And they were, they're lovely. The one I really liked was that clothesline that was hanging up of clothes lit up. Absolutely beautiful. When you yourselves do get those opportunities to go and do something different, just decide, take it as, spirits showing you you've got an opportunity here for something that's a bit different. Try it out. Sometimes I don't like going in the city, but for something like that, if I wasn't driving it myself and I was a passenger, I probably would. There's all those sorts of things that you can do if you can. Just consider the options, isn't it? So, thank you for being here this morning with me. I love being with you and having you here doing these um, different cards. I did choose the different deck this morning, so it's a lovely deck, and we can become too used to the same. So, change it up a little bit today and trust your inner self, trust your spirit guides, just trust. Keep being the best person that you can be because we are perfect in our imperfection. And we certainly have that every day. I'm just rereading it. Every day is a new life to a wise person. Be wise like the owls and just have fun too today because it really is on the cards. Bye for now and namaste.